This episode is sponsored by Squarespace. All right, let's make some sausages. And instead of meat, it's going to be house music. Might not taste as good, but it's all right. Let's just do a track from scratch. I might throw the modular on here a little later, but I've been having a lot of fun with the MPC Live 2. It's given me that feeling of when I started using MPCs for the first time again, because there's so much this thing can do. But so the only thing I have loaded right now are some drums. And I wanted to just mess around with these, do a simple house track, and use some of the samples that I've been sampling from my little vinyl setup. Should I do like a vinyl setup chill hang sesh? Would that be cool? Was that something you're into? Let me know. Let's go ahead and play some hats in real quick. Actually, I want this to just be 2 bars. And the other thing too, you know what, I'm gonna have to redo the, I'm gonna do 16 levels instead. I don't like it when it's awful. Cool, give it a little bit of movement, you know? Man, this whole where you can explode your drums thing exploded my mind. I'm still so used to doing things one by one. On my default template that loads, which I turned off, all the tracks are named like track 2, clap, track 3, hat, clap, track 4, open hat. Yeah, man, I feel so prehistoric when using this thing, but it's great. I'll do this kick here. Yeah, but I want to go ahead and lower the filter down on it. That's cool. And I'll do a little bit of this. Because with a lot of that, it's... I just want a little bit of a pop at the beginning, right? Oh boy, completely missed the train. Okay. I knew that one was going to be a little too late for the quantize to keep it. Want it here. And I'll just do... Awesome. And I'm still just going to go into the program and lower that a little bit. I'm going to do a little delay on there. Or reverb, sorry. Way in the back, right? Okay, cool. All right, so now that I got the drums down, I want to go and explore some of the samples I've been taking off the records. So I have that here in samples, sample packs. Oh boy, go back. So I've been doing a ton of sampling from YouTube, and then I do a bunch of sampling from vinyl. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Also, I haven't figured out how to take the warp off. Oh, never mind. Just found it. Huh. Man, I wish I could preview the programs, because I have those already chopped. Oh, this one's from... I might get pulled for that one. I'm not even going to say it. You know what? I really like this one. I'll load this. And oh boy. I just loaded it here. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Okay, I'll load it here, here. Cool, load. Okay, I need to be careful with this. I really don't know what the threshold is for getting your whole video pooled off of a sample that you probably aren't supposed to use. But I'm gonna go ahead and... so one thing I've been wanting to do is use the looping mode and figure out how to kind of create my own synth-ish sound off of this. I know you have tail start and tail end and like your loop points and stuff like that. But I can never get this to turn on, and I know it's just user error, and I should probably just spend some time reading the manual. But I wonder if it's in note on envelopes. Yes! Dude, spend a little more time with this thing, Enrique. Is there a, do they do crossfade on here? Oh, right, and then I need to go to my envelope, turn the release up. Cool, so we'll go here, 16 levels that. Tune, I like to go to 9, and sure. Whoa, I completely broke something. What did I break? Oh no, did I just do what I think I did? No, I just set everything to all. Okay, undo button, save me. Save me, please. Ah, okay, saved. Thank you, undo, for basically going back to forever. This is the problem with the way I like to work, or the way I know to work, and I haven't figured out the better way to do things yet. But I go to all so I can edit everything, right? But because I have my sample in the same program as my drums, which I'm not used to doing, I keep jacking that up. So in a way, to be safe, I should put it somewhere else, but whatever. This will be super simple, super easy. So I kind of like this here. And now I know, go back to master, turn note on, and we can say samples, pad loop. Cool, so this is going to be 4 bars now. We'll just double this length. Go back to our program edit. I want to add some effects to this, maybe a little bit of a reverb. Not much, just a little bit. We'll take that back, go add a chorus. Again, not too much. This, where is it? The rate is too fast. Type, menu. Actually, you know what? I want to mix the pad mixer. Oops, didn't mean to do that at the end. Step sequencer. I really don't like the step sequencer in here. It's very basic, but I do like it when I need to go and just delete one extra little double step. All right, so now that I've made it this far, I got the synth stuff-ish down, the drums down. I kind of want to take this a bit further and do the bass line now, but I think I'm going to bring the modular out to do that, and I need to find out what key this is in so I can use the quantizer on there and just be easy, smooth sailing. So real quick, before I do that, let me give a quick shout out to today's video sponsor, Squarespace. So I've been using Squarespace for what feels like ages now. I've built multiple websites on Squarespace long before I even had this YouTube channel, and I keep suggesting them whenever any one of my friends wants to do anything artistic, e-commerce, or just have a nice landing page to showcase your work. And I'm sure you and I are similar in this way that when you get an idea, you spend way too much time trying to find the absolute best solution for the task at hand, and that was me when I was looking to build a website. And after way too much wasted time, I made it to Squarespace, which had everything for me, especially when it came to price and features. Some of my favorite features are the SEO optimization help, which helps get your website ranked up higher in Google search results, as well as the ability to easily sell any type of digital products, even zipped files of samples, like sample packs. Go check them out, I got a ton. And last but not least, the website templates that are customizable, so you can quickly find one that looks amazing and then fine tune it to your liking. So if you've been looking for a website solution, I'd suggest you check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch your site, head to squarespace.com/RickyTinez for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. All right, let's get Modi with it. So I've made a few changes to the modular system, for better or worse. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. And the crazy thing with the MPC Live 2, man, that is such a long name. What's the short slang on the street for this thing? What are y'all kids calling this? The crazy thing with this is that there is a million different ways I can connect so much of my gear to this thing now, because it's like, oh, if I wanted, I can just USB MIDI host this into the Live. I'm just going dinosaur mode with my 5-pin. Don't mind me. But yeah, it's kind of nuts how many different ways you can do things here. Like I can take a launch key and just plug that in, or you don't need MIDI, you don't need this. You can use this as a class compliant audio hub stuff. I mean, it's just crazy. Oh man, I need to build a patch. Real quick, I guess the modular update, I swapped out the voice, my surface, for an MCO. I also put the ataraxic in here, but I'm not using it that much. It's a little wild, but the MCO is really, really, really fun. Yeah, ignore me. I'm gonna patch this real quick. Okay, so simple-ish patch out the way. Now what I need to do is go and explode these drums. And I need to go and find where I have track 15, is it? Oh, it's the diamond right here. Cool, so I just want to render this bounce to audio track, or bounce to sample. I'll bounce to sample. Cool, so now this is here. And I want to replace, I'm doing this the most crazy way, don't mind me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna erase this. I think I just have weird settings on that, and I'm gonna go to bank B. We're gonna say main assign to bank B. We're gonna load diamond box there. Play this back. There it is. There's some weird setting I have somewhere on there. Maybe it's in a choke group or something like that. But now that I have this here, I can go to our program edit and see what key it's in. You can see here, it's an A sharp minor, right? That's a sharp, not a flat, I think. So hopefully I'm correct in this, thinking this is A sharp, bum, then whole step, half, and then whole, half, whole. I think that's right. Let's see where we're at. We'll go to main, mixer, turn this on. Okay, so maybe regrettably, maybe not, I don't have a filter in this system. I was gonna rely on this to do it. And fun way to do that I've been doing things is I've actually been using the looper. So in here, if I just go to 1, turn it on. Let's see, I can just turn the filter on in here, right? I wish there was a filter that had an envelope follower on it. Right, so cool, that's fine. Let's go ahead and shred that up. Change this up. Oh, can you hear that? That is bassy. And a fun way to get weird with this system, oh boy, is I've been going, let's just take one into here, and I'll take this into the wave shape. And then I'll say chain one, we'll say 16 down, 8th down, 4th square, 8th square, 16th square, chain. And we'll smooth out one as well. Awesome, and then there's just way too many notes going on. So. Oh, and I want to reset this as well, my bad. Sure, I know this is probably getting annoying at this point. Say B, origin, B here. Awesome. So what I'll do here, like let's say I like this, right? We'll go to Looper and I'll just grab that was weird. Did you see it switch real quick? So I'll just say record. Cool. So what I've been doing here is I'll just say this export, and I'll call this YT mod MOD. Oh my God, mod brother, where art thou? YT mod base 1. Do it, and I want to save this. I'm going to save it as I go. I kind of build these little sample packs, modular, and I'll save that there. And it's frozen and it's crashed on me. Come on, please. It does this for a little bit. The other thing that I can do here is instead of Rough Drums 2, I'll go to Program 2, which is a completely blank program minus this sound here, and I'll just load it here, and I'll just say keep, and that's cool. And then I'll go and clear this, and then change this up and do something else, right? So we'll say we'll go back to A. And this is the weird thing that's been happening with Looper is it keeps resetting. Back to that. I want it to stay on input 1. That's cool, but I want a little less of this. Let's keep it simple, right? That's cool. I'm gonna crank the volume a little bit. And I only need 1 bar. Cool. And I want to export this again. This time I'll call it mod base 2, but watch, it probably won't save. Save here. Oh, the last one saved? What in the hell is going on? I guess I just wait a little bit. Can't stop it. I'll hit cancel. Hopefully it stayed there. We'll go back to Program 2 and load this here and keep. Now I'm going to go back into the Looper, which of course reset again. No idea why it's doing that. I'm gonna turn that off just to be safe. And now I can go here. We got nothing. I go to track 9, which is unused, Program 2, and then we can trigger our loops now. So we got the 2 bar. Okay, cool. So I, of course, purposely did that. What I want to do is set our samples to a choke group so that they choke each other off. So I want this to mute 2, and I want this one to mute 1. Let's see if it works. Cool. That's really it. And I mean, the rest is history, right? We're just kind of jamming, changing some things up here and there, kind of going through some pad mutes. We can go back to our little kick drum here. Do some cheeseball XY effects. Honestly, this kind of makes me want to get a chaos pad. But either way, I appreciate you kicking it. Thanks for sticking through to the end, seeing the workflow. This is kind of what I've been getting down on with the live too. It's just having a ton of fun sampling and just exploring sounds and chopping things up and building sample packs along the way. It's so easy. I mean, it's been full transparency. I wanted to do a sample or a studio update video soon, right? Like honestly today. But that was in the books for long before I had this. And then I got this, and this has been making me want to kind of change my entire studio to be wrapped around this, because that's how I had my 4000 for a long time. And I missed that setup and I missed that workflow, and this reminds me a lot of that workflow, minus all the weird quirks and bugs, which can get annoying, but I guess you just kind of learn to deal with them. Most likely user error, to be honest, but I don't know. There's a learning curve to it. But anyway, that's what put it off. So instead, I'm just here jamming, and I've been trying to learn this thing and use it every day. But yeah, again, I'm just rambling at this point. I appreciate you. It's always good to see you. I hope to see you again next week. Love you. If you want to support the channel, check out Squarespace, like I mentioned earlier. Or if you want to buy some merch, I sell some merch here. Thank you to Squarespace for hosting my website for years now, even before they were a sponsor. And yeah, until then, you already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace. Where are we at?